yeah, it's very doable back here with Apollo, Justice's attorney. Last we left off, we were just, got back in good graces with Emma Sky. Never know, I will never know. Someone please tell me which one it is. And we've just gotten permission to go investigate the Maractus Clinic, which we want to do because we are pretty confident that it is in some way related to the case wherein Pal Maractus, the only doctor working at Maractus Clinic, or supposedly, was killed. So I take it Eldune's not around anymore, it looks like. June 16th, Eldune's house. You two again. When will you learn? Look at me however you want, you're not getting in today. I wouldn't be so sure if I were you. Look what we have. What's this? Detective Sky. Yesterday it was Prosecutor Gavin, today it's Detective Sky. Who are you two? Really? Now he's suspicious again. Well, you got the orders, I gotta let you in. Have fun. Thanks, Mr. Officer. Let's hit it, Apollo. I guess let's... Maractus Clinic, yes. Also, before I go in here and presumably meet some new and very terrifying character, I just, wanted to mention that it still strikes me as odd. There are a few things that I wanted to mention, most of which I've forgotten. It strikes me still as odd that, this is not the right piece of evidence that I meant to show. Metallic object found near heart. Urgent exam needed. Because my theory was wrong about Pal Maractus being in cahoots with the rivalous family, and in fact he's actually pretty close, or at least has some sort of business agreement with the Kitaki family, it seems like it doesn't make any sense that he would just let Waki go if his situation was that critical, especially considering he's the only doctor. Did they say he was the only surgeon? I thought they said last time he's the only surgeon who works in Maractus Clinic, right? I think Eldune said that. Regardless, the fact that they're saying metallic object and not bullet is pertinent to me. It makes me wonder if maybe, like, I'm just trying to think ahead of like what Maractus might have seen that would make him stop all of a sudden when he's really supposed to be helping these people. And I'm thinking maybe I'm wondering if maybe he recognized that the bullet was shot out of a rivalry's gun or something like that, or maybe it wasn't a bullet at all and he got shot by something else, and it's some kind of like small little like metal sign that says like the rivalries are out for your blood or something that would have stopped him dead in his tracks. I'm trying to think. Well, poor choice of words. Stopped him directly in his tracks. June 16th, Maractus Clinic, reception. Kind of an at-home sort of place, isn't it, with the aquarium and all? This place has a connection to the murder in the park. I'm sure of it. The police guy out front wasn't so sure. Beyond it being where the victim lived, looks like the police team's gone home for the day. There might be some clues lying around. Let's get cracking, Apollo! Yes. Ooh, we have ambient music while we search. That's interesting. These shoes are certainly left in a strange fashion. There's a single pair of sandals here. Wait, but why would there be sandals here? Unless they belong to one of the patients. Or maybe it's a visitor that's come to see Dr. Maractus. Well, there were slippers put on, so maybe someone ditched their sandals for a pair of slippers that are right beside him that night, but I don't know why yet. Because there is one missing right around here. You'd think they'd use his house entrance instead of the clinic entrance in that case. And if this patient or visitor isn't still here, why'd they leave without their shoes? Better take a closer look at these, just in case. Sandals out of the court record. Yeah, I'll take a look at them in a moment. I just want to see if he has anything about the slippers. These must be the slippers for the patients at the clinic. The same as the pair we found, of course. Look, a single pair is missing from the rack here, too. And ours have paint on the bottoms, which means they were taken out of here on the night of the murder. Right. The paint's from the hit and run, after all. But what were a pair of clinic slippers doing in that trash can? Well, someone threw them away, I would guess. And what were they doing at the scene of the hit and run? Yeah, it sort of sounds like someone was there, but didn't want anyone to know they were there. Although, I guess then why would you dispose them right beside it, right? Maybe it's someone's trying to set someone else up, because, like, if we know someone took the slippers, that means we could very easily trace back to who exactly. There's only one person who could have taken Maractus Clinic slippers there. So it seems like that almost seems like a little too obvious of a trail to follow. But maybe I'm overthinking it. Any thoughts about these brochures? Do these look like clues to you guys? Also, these look kind of like bowls that Eldune would have been using, although I don't see the emblem on the middle of that one. The clinic reception desk. No one's here, of course. There's a small sign on the counter. Please pay your bill. Remember, we're the ones holding the scalpel. Brutal, but effective. What the hell? What's up with all these pots and stuff? I'm glad all the clues are just sitting out here in reception, all the pertinent clues. Look at all these bowls. They're from Eldune's Noodles. There's Mr. Salty. I couldn't see the logo there, but I guess it just wasn't close. And I think we figured something out. I think we have. Mr. Eldune must do takeout. Not exactly what I was thinking. Well, he was here anyways, on the night, I think is more likely. Or at least someone who stole his stand was. Well, I mean, we know Pheonxi ended up with his stand. Well, let me not get ahead of myself. All the bowls have been washed clean. That doesn't seem like something Eldoon would do. I think we found our first clue, Trucy. I think we found, like, our fourth clue. What are you talking about? What about this back room? Look! This door says doctor's office. Think this is the victim's private office? It's not locked. Too bad. Why too bad? I like opening locks. It's kind of a hobby of mine. Like those little bike locks? Don't even bother putting them on when I'm around. That's probably not a hobby you want to tell to too many people about, especially a lawyer. Apollo, that sound. It came from behind the store. Someone's in there. Let's check it out, Trucy. Let's check it out, Trucy. A break-in! They left through that window. What? What? At now? Oh my god, this is poor timing. Wait, Apollo, you're too late to catch them now. That must be her experience as a panty snatcher chaser talking. Well, we should tell the police. Let's check the room out first, Apollo. If we call the police now, then we'll lose our chance. You're right. She's better at this than I am. Well, I mean, she's learned from the best, right? And also she's got a natural sort of intuition for these sort of things, it seems. Well, one thing's for certain. This clinic and our murder case are looking pretty related now. Well, I don't know that the break-in has anything to do with that, but that's shocking that that would just happen in front of us. Jeez. All right, safe. What a cute little safe. Looks like a 4-digit lock. All right, zoom, zoom, zoom. Someone's already entered the two numbers, Apollo. 7, 7, 9. Oh, wait, do you think that burglar just now was trying to open it? I wonder what's inside the safe. Did you hear the... I hope that showed up in the recording, because that was terrifying. The sound just, like, skipped hard for a second there. I wonder what's inside the safe. Is there any way we can figure out the last two numbers? Well, we know the first two are 7 and 9. The fingerprint duster, could that help at all? Maybe there's something in the court record. Something that can help us figure out the last two numbers. Yes, I think so. I wonder. I've got just the thing! Well, I have an idea. I knew it, Apollo. What is it? Well, all we have to know is what buttons have been pressed. We can use this to find out what the next two numbers are. Boop! Take that! When you press the buttons, you'd have to touch them. With your finger, right? It would leave a print! Great. he's holding the fingerprint thing, and she's like, fingerprints! He's like, yep, that's what I was going for. When you open a safe, you don't press any other buttons but the right ones, right? Well, unless the thief just now did, but that would probably not be it. I guess we can just look for Pheonxi's prints, I guess. So we can find the buttons with fingerprints. We'll have the safe code. Not bad, Apollo. Thanks. How do we do it? Right, we click like mad to jump stuff, and then we swipe after. I think it's how we get this stuff away. Yeah. Okay. Look! You can see the oily finger residues clearly. Look at 7 and 9. These are glove marks. The burglar must have been wearing gloves. Okay, well that's good, so that we know that there's nothing else they've messed up. Well, we might not be able to identify the burglar, but we can open this safe. Let's give it a shot. I mean, obviously this won't look good. Us investigating the scene and just opening safes here. Code incorrect. Damn it. I figured it wouldn't be 5-2, because that's where my finger would naturally want to push to. Code confirmed. I didn't actually have to hit the enter button. It opened! So there's a lucky cat looking thing in here, and a VCR or something, but mostly these documents seem to be the important thing. This looks like a medical chart. There's an x-ray in here with it. An x-ray? Can't make heads or tails of it. And I can't read the chart either, it's all in medical speak. Good thing we don't have to show it on screen, because then any players who actually have medical experience would be able to see it and crack what's going on. Oh, it looks like, is there a bullet in the back here? Holy crap. But the names are easy enough to read. Look, by patient, it says Walkie Kataki. So this is Walkie, our client's chart, huh? Why would this one chart be here in the safe? So was the other one fake then? Let's see, this physician's signature says Pheonxi. What is it, Apollo? Look here where it says who filed the chart. Let's see. Nurse Alita Tiala. Alita Tiala is Walkie's fiance. Yeah, thanks. I know. That's one Ida too many, Appolololo. Never mind that. What's her name doing here? Did he read it? Did he say law too many? I didn't read it right then. How should I know? Though, I guess it means she's on staff at this clinic. Odd that she neglected to mention this before now. What the hell's going on there? Oh no. Okay, I was beginning to suspect that maybe she wasn't entirely innocent because she seemed very, very calm about all this. And also I got red flags when she said, Don't worry, I believe in you because that was creepy, just straight up. But I didn't realize she would be. I thought maybe I was like, maybe she's the one who killed Dude Man somehow, but I don't. She's definitely not told us the whole thing of anything yet. I got sketchy vibes from her because just considering how little we knew about her, it seemed like they were trying to make her out to be just the one who's giving you this task. That was one of the things that I remember before earlier. I was saying there were things I wanted to mention that I forgot. I love Trucy's little ascot thing. It's just such a good look. It's so there's such a heroic like form to this. The top hat to the scarf to the cape. Anyway, sorry. I'm sure she had her reasons. It may not be entirely innocent or good reasons, but yeah. So Alita Tiala worked at the Maractus Clinic, and she had access to Walkie Kitaki's medical chart. You got the I and the Y wrong, Apollo. Did he? I didn't see. And how would you know from just him saying it? I'd be very interested to find out what this chart says. Who can help us decipher this? Well, Guy Aldoon. You know, remember what he said? He was, I didn't get anything about doctors, you come on to me, Trucicy. All right, bullet lodged in near heart. Oh, so there is a bullet. Okay, interesting. I'm interested in what's this. What is this? This looks like a bullet hole. You can still see the bullet sticking out of it. Why is it in the middle of the safe? Hey, the bullet came out. The tip is all squished. Not surprising given that it was fired into a metal safe. This bullet's got a story behind it, that's for sure. Bullet added to the court record. That's interesting because it's on the inside, but the end that's sticking out is clearly the blunt end, meaning it was fired in here. But if it was fired through the safe, then you would notice something on the front, but there wasn't anything like that. So someone was shot through here when this was opened. Say, now that I think about it, that flashback where it showed Walkie getting shot looked an awful lot like a doctor's office. I don't think he ever mentioned where he got shot, did he? Interesting. Oh man, this is all heating up. These documents on the side here aren't that interesting. Do we have any more to say about this? Walkie's medical chart was hidden inside a safe, and Alita Tiala was the one who filed it. We have to figure out what this chart says. Okay. A bullet hole remains in the back wall of the safe. Now, why would someone shoot a bullet into a safe? I don't know. That question is burning in my mind too. Okay, well I didn't actually look around the rest of the room very much. Is that grape juice at the bottom here? Books and papers are scattered around the room. Wow, what a mess. This is worse than Daddy's room. The burglar must have left it in a hurry. Oh, you were there, you heard him. They definitely left in a hurry, whoever they were. I guess it seems likely now that we know what's in the what's in the safe, that it's probably someone related to the case, because why would they go in? They would only be going in there for the bullet or the charts, I guess. I mean, that lucky cat probably could have been valuable, but seems like a bad idea to break into a doctor's office for it, especially a big, plush, golden one like this. Even the cup on the desk here is lying on its side. Huh? The juice that spilled out of that cup. It's dry. So, the messy one wasn't our burglar just now. Someone knocked this cup over a while ago and left it. Oh, interesting. That's really interesting. Was there some kind of... Oh, okay. Well, actually, I guess that's interesting. That's even more interesting because no one's been in here, really, since Pal Maractus left and died that night. So, there could have been a scuffle in here with Pal Maractus before all that stuff happened in the park. Still doesn't answer why he was towing a noodle stand behind him, but I'm sure that'll be revealed in time. Whoa, what are those? The wall is covered with beakers. Yeah, something's moving in that one. You look, Apollo. Hey, look yourself. You can't... Oh. It's a goldfish. Wow, they're all fish. So many kinds. Whoever designed this had a sick sense of humor. I don't know about a sense of humor, maybe a sick sense of design. This plant is all knocked over. Man, there sure was a scuffle in here. Who knows how much of it was from just now, though. Why is the lamp placed perfectly on the floor like that? This potted plant has seen better days. That doesn't make sense either. What doesn't? Normally, burglars are looking for valuables, right? That's true. That's what I would do if I were a burglar. So why would look under a potted plant? Maybe they were looking for the key to the safe? I've heard of people putting their house keys under plants, but the key to a safe? And also, it was very clearly not a key, but a code. Then maybe the burglar was looking for the house keys. This is getting nowhere fast. But also, I mean, it's weird because, as they say, you wouldn't be looking for anything under there, but if it was knocked over in a scuffle, why would they be scuffling in that corner if they would only be near the safe or the chair? I guess the safe is close enough to the plant, but still, something is very, very wrong about a lot of this. This lamp is also confusing me. Kind of an expensive-looking lamp, isn't it? Hey, the bulb's broken. Broken? Don't you mean burned out? No, our cat burglar must have dropped it. But why is it standing up on the floor like that then? Hey, look at the cord. Huh? There's a red splotch on part of the cord. You think that's blood? It's a little bright for blood, almost pinkish. Something's definitely odd about this lamp, that's for sure. Oh right, I forgot I can examine evidence in this bit. I was like, why are they telling me all this stuff and I don't get to see it? Oh, maybe I have so much evidence piling up. All right, found the Maractus Clinic office with a broken bulb and a red stain on the cord. Hey, weather. Okay, the bulb is broken. It won't turn on. Oh? How is it broken? Don't touch that. You'll cut yourself. Ah! Yeah, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. My finger. Ah! You're bleeding. Let me see that. Wait. Magic blood. Gotcha. Please don't do that again. I have enough to worry about without my coworkers injuring themselves on the evidence. Yeah, that would certainly make the investigation. Why can I not scan the red splotch? Wait, hang on, 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 wait. Yes. Oh, there's a zoom feature. I forgot about that. This cord runs to the lamp and has a red stain on it. Gotta wonder what left that stain. Wait, I know. Maybe it was left there by a red marker. Like, they were trying to write their name and slipped? Why would anyone write their name on a lamp cord? I used to write my name on my own on my magic ropes. Well, that answers why you would, but that doesn't answer why anyone would. All right, let's look at the rest of this evidence just while we can. Found in the Maractus Clinic safe, squished from impact with the back of the safe. Okay, I don't know what much we could be gained from looking at it. We're not ballistics expert or forensics experts. Wow, it's all mushed. That was one tough safe. You know, it looks kind of yummy. Huh? I guess it does look kind of cupcake shaped. Like ice cream. Caramel. You certainly have an active imagination, Trucy. Yeah, I don't know. Delicious is the word I would use to describe it. Is there anything on the bottom? Is there a name for the bottom of this? Actually, this looks like, why is it like hollow? Is that, I don't know. I mean, I don't know anything about bullets, but is this a bullet? Like there's a little metal part that goes inside like a shell casing, or is that not so for pistol bullets? But this bit looks hollow in and of itself, which is what I would think a shell would look like, or maybe, I don't know. Walkie's actual chart. Okay. What's this one called? Walker's checkup report. Oh, actually, so it's not necessarily this was forged. This is an entirely different document. My bad. Found in the Maractus Clinic safe, assigned by Nurse Pt.11. Okay, examination right. Oh my dear, this is actually good. Interesting. There are definitely two different penmanships here. There's who I assume Alita Tiala's is this a slightly neater looking one where they've written Walkie Kitaki, bullet lodged near heart, 19M. Tiala and physician Pal Maractus. It's weird that the physician didn't sign their own name, I guess, but this is all, okay, 27, and then this is all chicken scratch. I can almost guarantee that will be helpful later. Okay, these shoes here. I can almost see this fitting with Alita Tiala's outfit, so that makes me wonder. Cute women's sandals, found in the Maractus Clinic foyer. Well, I don't know about cute, they're very raised. They look like they would be hard to walk in comfortably. Oh wait, hang on, maybe they're not as raised as I think, and the angle is just strange. Oh, they're pretty raised. Oh, there's fingerprints on them. Are those footprints? Toe prints. That looks more like a foot. Hey, Apollo! You think this is... This could be a toe print. Maybe we can get a print off this. Let's try it out. Let's. Just for prints. Oh, this is the thing. I was like, well, there's no shoe, though. This is just an empty radar screen. Is that enough? Let's get a little more down here. Are toe prints the same as your fingerprints? I don't think they are. Hey, it worked! It looks like a big toe, maybe? Well, I think that's where you were dusting, but... But wait! I mean, it's great that we got the print, but is there such a thing as a list of toe prints? Oh, good point. If there is, Detective Sky didn't give it to us, which means we can't match this print. This seems like a good time to ask a detective's advice. Yeah, good idea. Alright, so we have to talk to Eldoon and Emma Sky about this, as if we can help it. I'm just checking if there's anything else in here. The window, I guess. The window is ajar. That must be how our burglar escaped. I wonder who it was. Maybe it was just a burglar who happened to pick this place. Yeah, but there's a patrol car sitting out front. If I were a burglar, I'd come back the next day at least. I'd give it a month myself. Whoever broke in obviously needed to break in today. Which suggests, again, that they are related to this case. Something they wanted from that, probably the checkup report. I mean, I'm trying to think, because I guess Eldoon, not fond of Maractus, so maybe he would want to get that to expose him. But he wouldn't come and steal it today, because he knows he's dead. And we were just talking to him outside. Also, where even is that window? Is that like in the back side of the clinic, I guess? Because I mean, obviously to the right of it here is Eldoon's place. Maybe Alita came in to steal the document? Because, well, let's not get into conclusions about accusing people too hard now before we... Let's gather some more evidence, it'll all become clear. Not start pointing fingers just yet. We don't have to anyways, because we're not in the courtroom yet. Alright, let's see if we run into anyone else on the way. Nope. Looks like it's gonna be clear scaling. I hope she's still around here. She was here a second ago. I know that. Well, that's Trucy's voice. I know that face. That's the face of someone who's made a discovery. Hey, how did you know? You can't fool someone trained in the ways of science. Next you'll have us analyzing face prints. Let's ask the Detective Sky to help us, Apollo. Yes, please, I would like your heel, please. Actually, I'm interested if you have any forensic ideas about this bullet. Detective Sky, I was wondering about this.
Heck, Trucy, wait.
What?
This bullet was inside the safe, right? That means the police don't know about it yet.
Oh, right! We can use this in the trial tomorrow.
Do I have to repeat myself every time? If you're going to talk behind someone's back, do so quietly.
Right, okay. I didn't actually think about that. Which means the same goes for this right here. Not that I expect she probably has much idea about this, unless she could read the chicken scratch. Even still, sandals are what we're interested in. Although I guess the police might have seen this, but
these sandals. That's quite a clear print there. A toe print.
Too bad we don't know whose toe it is.
Well, there is a way of finding out, of course.
There is? What?
All you need is a sample of the same toe print, off another shoe, for instance. Oh, right. So if the prints matched, you know the same person wore both. Do I have another shoe worn by the same person?
I mean, I may as well try with the slippers.
I think I just might, actually. Really? I'm beginning to suspect something here. Detective Sky, can you compare this sample with this other print?
Can you compare the print on the gun? I want to know if someone shot at with their gun with their feet.
Take that!
I did say toe print sample, didn't I? Where exactly is the toe print on this evidence? Oops! Stormy skies ahead. Try again. Scientifically this time, if you would. A toe print. Right.
Wait, hang on. Maybe I need to analyze this for a toe print? Ha ha.
I wonder, could this be a print?
Why would there be a finger? Oh, you mean a toe print. Good call, Apollo.
I bet we can analyze it just like a regular print.
This could be a vital piece of evidence. Yes, we better do this quickly. Sorry, Emma, I didn't mean to keep you waiting. She's just like, oh, I don't have to watch you do this again. Actually, she's probably hype about this. She's probably like, oh, yes, I'm glad you did this in front of me. Oh, I got a bit more. Nope, I don't need that. I only need the middle, apparently.
Hey, it worked. That looks like a big toe, maybe.
Wow, I feel like the case is solved already.
What was next? We have to match the print, right?
Right, let's match it. Wait. The detective didn't give us a list of toe prints, Apollo. Yeah, well, she's right here. Let's just...
Oh, good point.
Yes. I think I follow. Yes, she does, Apollo. What do you mean she doesn't qualify as an expert? She literally... Well, she failed the exam. Whatever. Slippers. Oh, wait. This is not the right kind of present. My bad.
Ah, the slippers. That's quite a clear print there. A toe print.
Too bad we don't know whose toe it is. Wait, hang on. This is the same dialogue, but I'm not allowed to skip it because it's different dialogue because I did it with the slippers.
Yes, probably. This pair of sandals, toe print and all. Whew. The print on these is nice and clear, too. That makes our job easy. Can you analyze it for us? Of course. Hang on.
That was fast.
Bingo. Gosh, I'm good. Hey, we were the ones who found the prints. A perfect match. The same person wore these sandals and slippers. I was afraid of that. All you have to do is find out who these sandals belong to. Or do you already know? I can't say. Not yet. Or perhaps won't. Well, that's one big step closer to the truth.
Interesting. Well, thanks for that, Emma. Do we have any more talk points? No, I guess not. Oh, I wonder if something else has changed now that we've gotten that sorted. We'll be heading out now. Have fun. Wonder if Alduin's around now that that's dealt with. No, he's not. Is Alita hanging around at the Right Anything Agency? No, it's just Truce. Do you have any thoughts about this now? What is it, Apollo? Oh, you want to see a magic trick, is that it? Okay, watch while I make that piece of evidence disappear. Forever.
Yikes! No thanks! My bad.
All right. Not that. Was there more to do with, actually, detention center. Is anyone else hanging around? June 16th, detention center, visitor's room. Well, the time of the decision is upon us. Which one of our two jailbirds do we want to talk to? Excuse me. Both detainees are currently in questioning to corroborate their accounts.
Mr. Stickler and Walkie? Both of them? I pity the questioner.
I guess we'll be back then. All right. Fair enough. There might have been more we could do there with more we could ask of poor Emma Sky. Maybe if I present to her the things she could, any new ideas on it.
Well, if the prints on these slippers and these sandals match, which they do, it means that the same person was wearing them.
You know, I thought that's what it might mean. Science is amazing.
It is, isn't it? I've never felt so alive. I don't know about science, but this is a major lead.
Right. Okay. Any thoughts about this cell phone? Maybe. I don't know why there would be.
Sorry, I don't think I can help you with that. I think you need more than just scientific help.
But ask me anything you like.
Just ask scientifically.
All right. May I take my leave
That wasn't very scientific. That was a little more melodramatic. Oh, hello. You know, I just had another thought. We haven't seen Director Hottie in a while, and I wonder if he was just there to be a creep and as a callback, or if he's actually related to the case somehow, and I really, really hope he isn't. June 16th, Hickfield Clinic. The prodigal... it's prodigal, right? As in prodigy, but you don't say prodigal. You say... Okay, prodigal sounds awful. It's definitely prodigal. The prodigal attorney returns. Welcome, Apollo. I heard you did well in the trial today. Here to discuss something? I could use a little diversion. What did Detective Sky say? Oh, what did Detective Sky say? If you want to know something, you have to investigate it yourself? Oh, yeah, we have some questions we want to ask you about the past, brother. Mr. Wright, tell me what happened 7 years ago. Please. I want to know. I need to know. You certainly didn't waste any time getting to the point. Oh, are we really going to get some exposition dump right here? Because I would love that about this. I do need to know. Legit. 7 years ago, I was standing in a courtroom on behalf of a client. The case involved the death of a certain magnificent genius. Magnificent genius. Why do I know that? Why do I feel like I should know that? Was that in one of the first 3 games? Magnificent genius? Luke at me? No, that's not right. I don't know just yet. I'd be surprised if you hadn't heard about it.
It was all over the news, I remember that. You were up against Prosecutor Gavin, weren't you?
Yes, he was only 17 years old at the time. Oh man, with these yeah, I was thinking about that earlier because because that was 7 years ago. He's 24, is that right? Oh, actually, we don't have him in our book. Oh, he's right here. I was like, holy crap! If he was him 7 years ago, that's wild. But I mean, not the first time. I mean, Franziska von Karma was only 17, 18 when Ace Attorney 2 happened, so not sure. And she was a prosecutor before that even.
17 years old? That's still high school!
He took the bar exam abroad, in Europe. They're progressive over there, you know. I was defeated by a 17-year-old newcomer. To my shame, I left the practice forever. That's all.
That's all? How could that be all?
What do you mean?
What about what they were saying on the news about forged evidence? They said you forged evidence and had your attorney's badge stripped from you.
Yeah. Just doesn't answer ever. Let's talk about something else. Tell me, how does it feel? How does it feel to stand here before Pheonxi Wrihgt, the forging attorney himself?
How does it feel? I don't want to believe it's true. But about what happened to what about what happened in my first trial?
Didn't you notice in today's trial? There was a single piece of forged evidence. I'm talking about evidence that shouldn't have existed. A naughty magician's trick. I don't see you jumping to my defense on this one. Maybe I did forge evidence, maybe I didn't. It doesn't really matter now, does it?
But...
I'm not an attorney anymore. That's the only truth you need to know.
Mr. Wright? Looks like he doesn't want to talk about the accusations of forgery. For now.
Come on! We were just getting to the good stuff. What do you mean maybe I did, maybe I didn't? What are you, walkie-talkie? Maybe I killed him, maybe I did. What is... Phoenix! Nick! Alright, wait, is that really all we're getting out of this right now? Is there any evidence I could ask him about? Or is that really all that we're doing this for? Maybe now that we've done that, some other stuff is going on. Do you think this lamp looks pretty?
It's refreshing to be so thoroughly ignored for a change.
Yeah, figures. Alright, what I really want to do is speak to Guy Aldoon, so I wonder if he's around now that we've done that. He is not. Perhaps I didn't thoroughly investigate this, like I might have missed something around here. Let's check it from the office out.
Kind of an expensive looking lamp. The bulb is broken. And here I thought light bulbs were usually pretty resilient little buggers.
Maybe the burglar dropped it.
Funny that it's standing upright on the floor then.
It's bit peculiar, isn't it? There wasn't anything else in here we could investigate, was there? I don't think so. Was there any evidence that I failed to investigate? Because what are we getting from here? We got the shoes from the reception, chart from over here, and the bullet in the lamp. I think I investigated those. I examined them reasonably well. Oh, that's just a thing we can read again. A pair of sandals in a deserted clinic. It's a little scary when you stop to think about it. And how did the lady go home without her sandals?
Maybe her operation here was to add wings and she flew home?
Oh, I've heard of those. Surgical enhancements, right?
Surgical enhancements are for a different part of the body, and I was kidding.
Surgical enhancements? Because Aldoon also seems more connected to this now that we have the bowls here. That seems very, very important. He's still not around. His dog is, though. Salty, or was that the name?
Guy Aldoon's dog doesn't look too lively.
They say dogs and their owners resemble each other. I guess there are exceptions. Well, he's not in good spirits anyways. That is Aldoon, not the dog. Actually, the dog looks pretty chill. Maybe it's just a sleepy dog. Oh, Phoenix is actually gone, so even that tells me that there wasn't much more we needed from that. That's good. I don't think there was anything else we wanted shown yet, because we can't do the bullet. I'm gonna guess we can't do the lamp either as well.
Say, could you take a look at this lamp?
The bulb's broken.
Right. It's strange, isn't it?
Really? I break bulbs all the time. My desk is a mess and my lamp is always falling over. Not too bright, huh?
Ouch.
I still think it's kind of odd. Alright, I didn't realize we'd be allowed to show her that. Maybe we can show her this then? Detective Sky, I was wondering about this.
Trucy, wait.
What? Okay, yes, I follow.
You can't show her that. It's a secret weapon in tomorrow's trial for sure.
Ooh, clever Apollo. What did I tell you before? If you're going to duck behind someone's back, do it quietly. Okay, good. I'm gonna hope and / pray that that's not all that we need to do there. Maybe one of them's out of the detention center now that we talked to Phoenix? Ah, seems that way. June 16th, detention center, visitor's room.
Don't cry, Angel. Daddy's back and Daddy's... Ow, you again. Do you always have to announce your entrances like that? Man, my old man, Man. Now I'm all in a funk, and it's his fault. One can only assume that his father tried to teach him a lesson, and failed, clearly. You two got your work cut out for you, straight up. Of course, I don't care if they lock me up. I'm ready to go. Some days I wonder what I do.
Guilty verdict.
Hey man, you wanna see me bugging out about 1 to 2 guilty charges?
But what if you're found guilty of murder?
Hey, it's all experience, you feel me, shorty? Like a badge of honor. They don't give the death penalty, do they?
You didn't really do it, did you?
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. If I've learned one thing for today, it's that silence speaks louder than words.
I didn't do the proper quotes there, but you get what I'm saying.
Man, my old man is whack! Disappointing, that's what he is.
I heard he wants to leave the mob.
Over my dead body! I spend my life trying to keep it real, being an OG and never stepping down.
Just also to pause here, I'm pretty sure they do have the death penalty in this game. So, I mean, over your dead body, maybe is a very real possibility.
Now my old man wants to go soft? Fine, let him. Just leave me out of it. The day I get out of the clink, that's the day Alita and I start the next generation of the Kataki family. Please don't talk as though it's assumed you're going to jail. For my sake.
Although I guess it's hopeful considering that death penalty is a thing going on here. Now I'm just trying to think of how we can further our investigation here. You recognize these?
Walkie, you don't happen to recognize these, do you? Hey, sure I do. I was the one who bought them for her.
For Miss Tiola?
Yeah, a birthday present. She's got mad little feet. Mad! So cute, man.
So these sandals are hers?
Yeah, I kinda had a feeling. What's up with the funky vibes?
Said it was updated in court record. Dearie me, yeah, I had some idea as well, which means that she was, it does all seem to be coming together now. Do we have an extra talk about that, or probably not? Maybe we should just go. We probably shouldn't show him his own chart, right? And also we shouldn't be showing these to anyone because no one knows we have them. It's perfectly legal, probably. Does that mean, Aldoon's back around, maybe? Nope. Let's see if there's anything we can go back to the detention center and he'll be there. Because if he is, that suggests that there's more to be done. Okay, he's still here, so I guess there's something else we got to show him. Because we can't show the bullet or this. But then the only new evidence we have is the lamp?
Man, that is so far off the hook, it's off the chain, G! He seems preoccupied with something else. Wonder how many Alita's... How many? How my Alita's doing? Man, I miss her. Sorry about it.
Trucy, do you have any thoughts about this bullet? Not any helpful thoughts. What about the lamp? I mean, your magic is very much helping. I didn't mean to imply that it wasn't. It's just not furthering our case. That's all I meant. It's helping morale. Phoenix still isn't here. Has anything changed anywhere else? Oh wait, I shouldn't be singing with music, right? Because it doesn't sync. I always forget. Not that that was exactly singing what I was just doing. Tell her now that we know there's Alitas? Okay, no. This is the same. Which would suggest that perhaps there's something else we can do in the clinic? I don't know. Maybe there's something in the garage. I don't know, precious. Right, keep happening. Oh, the cat's still there. I've been there all day. Is there anything else on the sandals that we should be made aware of? Doesn't seem so. I also wonder how Apollo gets paint on his hands when must be dry by now. I guess sometimes it can sort of scrape off. Oh! Wait a minute. What was this? I didn't really follow up on the red stain. Was there something, were we supposed to show that to Emma? I forget if we did or not. What were we supposed to, oh no, there wasn't anything, it just, there was a red stain, we don't know what it is. Okay. I did try showing that to Emma anyways, so maybe, can we show him the lamp actually, or did he ignore it before, I think? That was like the only other thing we tried to show him.
The plate on this door reads doctor's office.
That was pretty intense, wasn't it?
If we'd gone in there 1 second earlier, we might have met the burglar.
But Apollo, what would we have said if we did see them? We can't exactly shout out, hey, who are you?
It does lack a certain punch.
Let's think of something cool to say for the next time we do meet a burglar.
Objection!
The only thing I can think of, we have the only, save Trucy, we can talk to Emma still and Walkie. I did show you the lamp, right? I'm not just remembering that wrong, because I've done that a million times. Okay, no. Maybe the bullet? Let's just try showing it. I mean, if they're just gonna say, I can't see, look at that. Anyways.
Huh? What's that? Some kind of x-ray? Wait. That's right, Walkie. It's yours.
Oh, we can show him this, apparently. Okay, I thought they were going to still be... I mean, I guess he's on our side, but I just feel like he's got enough of a mouth on him that I would be afraid to show him anything that we don't want other people knowing about.
That's right, Walkie. It's yours.
Hey, look, I don't smoke or nothing. I'll live long, right? I don't think he gets it, Apollo.
Take a closer look. Here in particular, where it says nurse, it's signed Alita Tiala.
Huh. You lawyers do your homework. So, you met Miss Tiala when you...
Yeah, I met her at the clinic. So? Could you tell us a bit about the circumstances of your meeting?
Fine, I'll tell you how we met if you want to know that bad. Oh, met her, like, first in the clinic. Oh, not what I thought you were gonna... Oh, I guess that makes sense if she was working there and he's been going there for a long time.
About half a year ago, I was shot during a little turf war with another family. I was ready to die, sure. But they came in and got me, hauled me off to the docks.
The Maractus Clinic?
That's where I met her, my fallen angel. You mean Alita Tiala? She was scared of me at first, turns out. But you know what they say. The bad guy always gets the ladies.
Right.
She was done with that clinic anyhow. So I was like, I'll take you on, woman. Straight gangster style. Guess what she said?
What did she say?
Come on, give it some thought. She said it real quiet like, on the down low, know what I'm saying? I'll leave, if you marry me. So, that was the proposal? You know it. An oath of love right there in that hospital room. Just like that, the op was done and we were out of there. See you later, bye!
About that op.
Yeah, didn't go so well after all, did it? I know about the report. I know it's still in me.
Yes, I know you know, because we mentioned that in the trial in front of everybody.
This health checkup was the boss's idea, you said. Yeah, can you imagine? What's the point of living healthy when you're G, you know what I'm saying?
But you didn't learn about the bullet at that checkup?
Yeah, that's when I knew that doctor had to pay. Figured I could get that cap pulled after I got my revenge. And hey, I'm still living large now, aren't I? Hey, incidentally, had you ever had a health checkup before? Nah, my old man suddenly gets this idea that we all gotta get checkups. Guess he's getting old. Older, I mean.
Interesting. Never had a health checkup before. I mean, I guess after a bullet, you would want such a thing, but hey, is that our progress there? Because that's definitely some interesting information. He knew, and he met her in the clinic, which Alita was very sketchy about the details of, which I guess she was, because she didn't want us to know that she worked there, but because we didn't know that for a bit. But why would she not want us to know such a thing? And we figured it out, eventually. I mean, I guess if she were somehow culpable, then she wouldn't want us to know that, but she wouldn't want us to know as much, she would want us to know as little as possible while still getting Walkie to safety. That is, their meeting still seems, although I'm starting to doubt whether she really cares for his safety, because of how he said she would agree. Did he say she would leave the clinic if he married her? Is that what he just said? I should probably go back and read that again, because that seems wrong. Because they just, I didn't realize the proposal happened when they just met. That's what it seems to be he's suggesting. June 16th, Eldune's house. Mr. Eldune, we've been looking all over for you. What's the matter, Trucicy doll? Yeah, where have you been? What your only thing you can do is just hang out wait for your thing to come back, so. Apollo, show him what we found. Nothing like expert advice.
I suppose he is a doctor still. Mr. Eldune, is everything okay?
I'm just so happy. I just thought my doctor days was done for good.
Mr. Eldune, chill out. We haven't even shown you the document yet, man.
All right. Can you read this chicken scratch for us? All doctors are versed in it.
Mr. Eldune, could you take a look at this?
Medical chart? Hey, you shouldn't go around taking these from clinics. Why the sudden silence, Mr. Altoon? What's going on here?
That's what we want to know. That chart belongs to my client.
He's on trial, on suspicion of murder.
On trial? That's crazy.
You can't put him on trial. He's ABD. ABD? All but dead. He's knocking on the pearly gates and someone's about to answer.
Can you tell us why?
Whoa. Well, permit me to speak as a surgeon. Jeez. You listen up good now, son. Now that he's got that off, he looks a little like the guy who was shot, Walkie.
No way. It's like he's a completely different person.
What the hell? Well, according to this chart, this walkie-talkie feller's not doing so well. He's got a bullet right upside his heart.
That's right.
Yeah, but this chart talks about the post-op. In other words, the operation is already finished. Well, we kind of knew that, I thought. This is like the second character who's had a completely different form to them at some point. The first was being Olga Orly, who went from being Olga Orly to Olga Quick Fingers Orly. But you can still see the bullet stuck in there.
Why would it still be in there after the operation to remove it?
Well, about the only reason I can think of is it was too tricky to operate on. Oh, you don't think it was intentional? Like it was like a malicious act?
What?
That bullet's snug as a bug there next to the aorta, which is connected to the heart. I thought it was part of the heart, like one of the valves. Heck, that scrap of metal is just surrounded by blood vessels. Kind of a miracle. 2 millimeters to either side, and there'd be some serious bleeding going on in there. Not something your average doc could be eager to fiddle with.
You mean...
It took a miracle to get that bullet stuck where it is. It'd take more than a miracle to take it out. It'd take a magician. I'm only up to making rabbits disappear. I haven't learned bullets yet. Of course, with the heart pumping and the lungs working, that bullet's on the move. I'd give him another half year tops.
But Walkie's operation was already a half a year ago.
That's why I'm saying you're out of time. This kid shouldn't be on trial. He should be on an operating table.
Great. Just great.
Maractus's dilemma. How could Dr. Maractus do such a terrible thing? How could he just leave that bullet in there? I got a pretty good idea of how he failed. He's got the thing back on, so he's a little more chipper in tone. An emergency operation. He's got the kid's chest open on the table, and he finds that bullet. That's despair right there, Trucicy. Cold despair.
Despair?
Well, the only thing he could do is show the boy back up. He wasn't exactly in the situation to go admitting he couldn't take it out, especially not to the mob.
The Kitakis.
You bet. This kid's their only son, I hear. So, he skips the operation, and Walkie's back on the street living his life. Of course, it's only a matter of time before his heart hemorrhages and he drops cold. I wonder if maybe Big Winfred Kitaki is the one who, or one of the other Kitakis who isn't Walkie, was somehow knew that things were south and they were getting revenge because they saw what Pal Maractus has done.
How awful!
And which doctor would they take him to? Maractus. He's got enough ties to them. Could probably cover up the truth of what happened. That's just horrible! He left Walkie to die! There's a darkness in this world, Trucy doll. Waiting, hungry. Compared to it, these gangster wars are like kids' games. When you're up against real evil, well, it don't matter if you're weak or strong, it'll take you all the same. Jeez, that's a little extra, but fair, I guess, point understood. You were a surgeon, right, Mr. Eltoon? You could operate on Walkie, couldn't you? I wish.
What?
I'm afraid there ain't nobody in the country that could. Maybe not even in the world.
So Walkie...
He's real lucky to be alive even now.
No. There's one problem, Apollo. This chart. Look at that nurse section. Alita Tiyala. That's right. This operation was how they met. Yeah, the problem is, she knew. She knew about Walkie's condition. Guaranteed.
Yeah, because it's her handwriting that says... I assume it's still her handwriting that says bullet lodged near heart.
Why didn't she ever tell him? It doesn't make sense. If she knew her patient was in serious danger, you'd think she'd want to get that second operation before getting engaged. Or, just in general. What was she thinking? Apollo? What were you thinking, Alita Tiyala?
I don't know, but it'll be continued, and we'll probably figure it out, or start to figure it out, on the next trial section. So thank you very much for coming around to this episode of Apollo, Justice State's Attorney. Dang, I'm glad we got to the middle of to the end of the investigation section here, because I'm eager to get into this trial. Day 3 trial. Oh wait, day 3. I guess so, right? This has got to be near the end, anyways. I'm sure it'll all come spilling out. I wonder if she's really has malicious intent, or if she just made some kind of huge stream of mistakes and is trying to cover it up. It's happened once or twice in this series where a romantic like pairing just gets split apart by one of these trials. So I hope that doesn't happen to Waki, because for all his hot-headedness, he doesn't seem like a bad guy, and neither does Alita, obviously, from what we've seen. So I hope she doesn't turn out to be actually malicious, but only time will tell next time on Apollo Justice's Attorney. So thank you very much for coming around. I'm gonna be out of here. Hopefully I'll see you around. Peace. Oh, these are very much here. Are you gonna just chill until... Hi there! my, what a magnificent stash you've got. And you too, but I'm not gonna go over there. Surely something bad happens when I when I do this. It can't all be smiles and roses, can it? Did you hear them? Oh dear, I heard them.